Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Breakkr here, and today I'm going to be breaking down a few of the parts of my new track, Ego Death. Now, something about this, I made all this on BandLab, so here I am playing a small snippet of the intro, and already from hearing, you can see that I've used a bunch of, like a few samples for melodics, some ELEM pack on BandLab. I've basically used this whole thing for it. I've also used a couple other packs, but this is basically like all the main sounds. Mainly synths in the intro. And after that, there's like just single chords. And I've also used a couple of ARPs in this. But overall, the intro and basically like the whole track, it just uses the melodic samples and a few of the drum beats. Now, moving into the build-up, I did use a couple of beats for this one. When you're making music on BandLab, it's actually pretty simple because all you have to do is basically put your samples together for any type of external music. Now, this is moving on to the build-up. I made sure to use a few of the FX and a few of the melodics just as the drop comes in. And right now what's playing is a few of the basses, mainly including the more stabby bass. This is basically what's making the driving point of the drop. As for the beats, there's not much to say, but most of the percussion was done using either sampled loop beats or using single shots for like snare and kicks. Now, moving on to the rest of the first drop, the second half, I did use a small for the breakdown. It was kind of like more lower end bass. It was more like just to add some groove to it. Now, here's basically just the midsection. There's nothing really much to talk about other than just the melodics I showed from before, like the synths. Skipping forward, we are getting to the second build-up. Now, I really do want to focus on this drop majorly. This is one of my more proud works because it was a bit difficult to get the pattern to work on this because most of this is like just one shots for the impact. The majority of this was just using a certain kick that I played every few seconds for each bar, but other than that, there's also the snare. As for the melodic parts of the drop, so like those plinky sounds, there is also including the additional basses, those single shots, and basically just the exact same breakdown as the first drop. And that's basically the whole track. Thank you all for watching my breakdown. It wasn't very in-depth an explanation, but it was my best of what I could do to like explain how I made music on BandLab and everything, like for anybody else who's trying to use it. It's pretty simple, and I hope all of you watching right now get encouraged by this. Anyways, have a good day.